Okay. Okay. We got some stuff here tonight. It's cold. I'm gonna let a couple people get in here. Get in here, but this replay will be available. So as always, because we got a couple channels going on, I just like somebody to give me a thumbs up or a heart, especially the heart being the day. It's going to be a reflection day with everything going on in the world. Give me a heart. Let me know that you can hear me before I start. Because this is something. Thank you guys. Thank you. And my heart fars to you and everyone. So today I'm going to be introducing a new SVG. This is something people have been asking for. Even though if you haven't taken my course, Party Favors, making shoebox party favors, and we will be dropping all the replays next week, and especially for the replays for all the courses this month. And I showed people how to even make the large shoebox, but a lot of people want the large shoebox template. So I got this one, and I even have one that's even bigger. So for most people, you see the mini shoebox like here. So you guys, you can see in comparison, much bigger on here. So that drops. And this fits in it. So you guys have been wanting it bigger, but I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to show you what materials you're going to need for it. So now you can make it bigger. And as you guys know, shoebox party favors are, and I don't even call them, I don't even know why I'm saying party favors. Just a shoebox template. This can be used for many things. You can do this for birthdays, graduation, Valentine's, weddings. It's so many, Christmas. You just design the outside according to whatever the theme is. So that's one of the things on here. Now, everything can be found on my website, SVG Craft Studios. That's in the link and bio. I think we also got YouTube on here too as well. So you can get these all on here. So far as all the courses and things like that, you can get that all in my link and bio. So we have now officially moved. You got somebody that has an official template for the larger ones. You guys want it? So you're going to have to fill it up with a lot more. So, and today is just a somber day, this whole week. So I want to take some questions because there's a lot going on. And it's sort of hard even getting into talking about passive income and people having other business, especially with, I live in the Maryland area and very, very familiar with the airport, the Reagan National Airport. Very, very familiar with DC, working far as in DC for a long time. Been over that bridge many times. So it is very, very heartbreaking what happened with that plane helicopter crash. So my heart goes out to those families, children. I just can't imagine. And just with everything. So it's just like so much been going on lately. So we don't know what's going up, and so much panic and chaos. And you know, with us, with me, just cut out the noise. We're a Christian family. Most people, as far as Christian or whatever your belief is, and you just got to have some compassion and empathy for people and everything that's going on that's been causing division. Last night, it just made, none of this is worth it. Especially when it comes to the kids, with the kids, especially when it comes to the kids. So it's sort of hard to be cheerful on this far today, but I am, because, you know, we got to go on and work. They'll find out what happened and move on. But it's sort of a somber day for me. But another thing I'm going to introduce, and no one has this, so I'm just giving you guys a sneak peek, because a lot of times before I go into making this, everyone's like, okay, Leslie, with my customers, I work with event planners, different ones. So I think I showed you guys, they want, their theme is the designer Le Bon. I don't know. I'm not into designers. I do have designer stuff, but you know, the red bottom shoe never been my thing. But for me, especially when a customer, and it's a large order. I'm not doing this for 6 or a dozen shoe boxes, so I'm telling you, this is a pretty big order. I actually invested in purchasing because people, the real shoebox. So I want to make the images as close as possible, even far as with this. So this was the reason for that. So I actually, and unlike everybody has the flip shoebox, which is, I think that's with basically like with Nike, everyone has the flip. But shoeboxes do come with just the lid. You know, I think Adidas and stuff does, and I'm an Adidas fan too. So I created the Shoebox SVG. And guys, look at that. Now, they didn't want the designer's name, they put their name on it. But here, and even with the label, so I am, look at that. That is matching. So that's all I'm going to show on that, because once I get that with the designer. So basically I'm talking about when you start making, and if you attend some of my courses, I teach you the foundation, like color, how to get those clients that want items like that and pay for items like this on a large scale and with your supply. So I think I paid $25 for the shoebox, and the order is very huge, so it was worth it. But look at the end result. So I really like that. So, but this shoebox will be available because I don't think anybody has that on here. So it came out really good. This SVG, and template is really easy on it.
Real quick, I want to acknowledge everybody that's on YouTube. I got some comments. Not able to. I can see the chat comments. I'm just unable to type back in the chat. So I don't want to think that. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. I do see your chats, but I just can't respond for some reason. I'll have to work on that later. But if you feel free to chat in the chat box for
we'll
YouTube.
Get back to your chat. Or Michael, you can read it out because I got Michael helping me out. And this is one thing for us crafters, getting back even to the day before I showed you what we're going to be working on too, is getting into the business. Nowadays, everyone needs different forms of income. So if you're interested in getting to the crafting business itself, or also just for your personal use, things like I use for this, because I do not go to Hobby Lobby, Joann's, or Michael's to get my cardstock. I get a lot of my cardstock online. I have my swatch books and stuff like that, just like patterns. So, you know, when I'm looking at this and these orders here, I'm like, okay, what's going to go good with this? And I remember when before I ordered all the cardstock and stuff here, and for me, all my orders, my customer, everything is paid up in full. So I know this is like a close to $600 order for a couple of them. So then I came up with my colors after I had this. This was easy. This is a matte and then label, so I just do that. So this really helps me. Then I order because it saves as far as time. These are tips here. And like if I did have to order, I know a lot of people order from Amazon. 2 of their top cardstock, like clear pad paper, they sell that swatch book. So, you know, if you ordered something from Amazon, before you order, you just have a screen picture. So ordering this swatch, I think it was less than $10 or something. When I got it, less than 10, it saves me time because, for example, especially, this is like black.
Question on Instagram: where do you get the swatches?
They have it. The companies have it. Like this is one of my vendors. They have it. They have the swatches. They have it. So even like this company is on Amazon. I got this from Amazon. So I need to know the paper because you can't tell by the screen sometimes. So for example, a color that's always, and this is like a black. So say they said black and I got this, and then, you can return stuff at Amazon, but when you're ready to go, when you're crafting and you got something black, like this is a pearl black, but when I see it, I really don't like it. It's not really black. So it saves me time. So these are things that are key to me as far as for crafting. these colors, this company doesn't go out of style. A lot of people use the same mirror. You'll see even people that sell mirror cardstock because they get them basically from all the same vendors. So I don't care who name they put on it. So if you want to know what a pink mirror is going to look like, it's here. So invest in the swatches. I've seen this glitter on sold at different companies. I won't call them out, but you know what that looks like. They may call it a different color, but some of it is still the same. Period. So this is one of the things. So I know Clear Path is good on here, and another one that's on Amazon, G-Man Colors, and you'll see a different vendor, or oh my goodness, Cardstock Warehouse or something like that. Yeah, they sell this brand, Cardstock Warehouse. So I have my colors already, so I know what they're gonna look like. So I'll know if that's gonna work. And you can just order it. Some of the companies you can just ask for a sample and they charge you for just the shipping. But get the swatches. It works out. That's how I do it. So, anywho, so we are making this big shoebox here. So I designed all this using AI. And guys, we had a fabulous time in our AI crafting class that we had this month on the 15. And one of the things about with crafting with AI, it is helping you with the design. You don't need to be tech savvy or anything. It helps you with the design. It also comes up with ideas that you are creative, your own idea, and you can come up with it. And I'm going to talk about that because I think Creative Fabrica, a couple people had purchased some images or SVGs, and I don't know if the seller was on Etsy. I got to look more. I'm going to do a YouTube on it. I don't want to give too much away. So they wound up getting sued. But they said they purchased the SVG or they purchased the images. Say you're using the images for your ebook or your PNGs, your stickers. And they said they purchased it and they got the commercial license. Well, come to find out, that person actually stole those images from somebody else, but was falsely putting it on Creative Fabrica like it was their own. And I know that for a fact because I've seen many SVGs. I've seen many of people take other people's SVGs and stuff as well, and they upload them and say they're theirs, and it's not. So they purchase it, but I guess it's theirs. And a lot of times where you can tell it's not theirs, because I look at the reviews. And as far as for our reviews, and that's stuff that I'll be teaching in our class, because people will say, hey, Leslie, can you teach me how to do SVGs? It took me almost a year, and basically a year and a half, to do SVGs. I do them in Affinity, Photoshop, and Illustrator to do SVGs, my own SVGs. So I have my files that I created because it's time consuming, but once you learn it, you can put the stuff together. And all this was created in here. But people where they fail at, because most of the time when the customers are asking, hey, I can't put this together, I can tell instantly you didn't upload the SVG, you don't know what, you upload a PNG, JPEG. I know how that file goes. I test my files in Cricut. I test them in Silhouette. I do a DXS file because that's for the old Silhouette users that can't take SVGs. It's different ways. So I do it from top to bottom. The person that taught me how to make SVGs, at the time, she was the top tier. She worked for Cricut, and as far as Cricut design. So that's Jab. And she doesn't do that anymore, but it was a year course, and it was very intense and a lot of work in handling it. So that's why I can create stuff like this, even though it's a box more detailed. And I have so many SVGs that I want to share, but doing other stuff on here. So I go to say this to you, like taking the AI course and the replays and everything you can get in our bio. We drop next week. Stuff like that. This stuff is yours, depending on as far as the account. Like I know with Midjourney, everybody now has to pay, but at first when 2 years ago, you didn't have to pay. So you get the commercial license. This is your stuff. This is mine. This is my creation. So then you can start selling your own where you don't have to worry, hey, did I purchase somebody's PNG image and I'm getting ready to market something and I don't have license to it unless as far as commercial license. So that's one of the things you'll see. And going forward, a lot of my SVGs, you'll start seeing that I am going to include the digital paper with it too to give you more sales so people can start using it. And I'm going to start giving commercial, just letting you use it. But anyway, we'll go in here. All this was created using AI. So we're going to put this together. And I am loving this graffiti in this piece. But before we get in here, this is becoming one of my favorite papers. This koala matte photo paper. I love it, love it, love it. You are going to need, for the bottom piece, the 11 by 17 sheet of paper to make this. You're going to need this. No ifs, ands, or buts. Don't send me a DM because I'm going to put it in an FAQ. You're going to need large sheet. You can't cut around it. This piece will take a 12 by 12. This is fine. So you are going to need that. That's one of the things here. And everybody familiar with your Cricut mat. And I have to apologize because I'm part of Cricut and I forgot. And I'll let everybody know. These was on sale for 2 for $10. Because I usually don't even Cricut stuff. I don't sit and tell you, hey, you got to get Cricut stuff because their mats, the stickiness make me mad. And I think these were like 3 for 10. And I'm sorry, I should have told you. But next time when it comes, I'm going to send it and let everybody know to use it and go to my Cricut account on there with Cricut. It's through Cricut, not through Leslie. But through Cricut on there, but they had a sale. But they're having another one, and I'll let you guys know about that. Because this is the only time when I catch them. So I had it. It takes them a while to ship. So don't be thinking you need it for a while. But the price, it beats Michael's or Joann's price on that. Especially the long ones. Because, you know, we don't use these that much. Unless you do a lot of stuff on Big Cut. So that's it. So let's get into this file here. Now, with this one, since you got to get used to it, it's more easier to assemble something like this versus, because I don't even remember the size on here.
What size is the longer mat?
What size is a longer mat? This goes up to 24, 12 by 24. 12 by 24.
So it's basically 2 normal ones.
Yeah, it's 2 normal ones, and guys, I'm going to tell you, oh, I'm trying not to get up. I'm going to show you. Because I don't care. Oh, did I do a makeshift? I thought I did. I thought I had a makeshift mat. I have. If you don't have a mat, make you a mat. I thought I had one because I will make one. And usually when I make it, and like I say, I'm not into brand, but this one is on, what is that, Napa or Neck, whatever, if anybody ever got those from Amazon. They come like 5 in a pack for under $10. They're fine. I'll make a mat. So just don't put the one where it has the hang. Do it this way. Get you some clear tape. Put it across. You have a mat if you don't have it. Especially if you got to work. And that's what I would do. But like I said, these were on sale. And I got those. But I'll let you guys know the next time they are on sale. Because I had everything on it. I don't know what happened. So, with that. So, with this file, unlike this is sort of easy to work with. And when people say they want things bigger, you got to learn to work with the larger piece of paper, cardstock. I need to start calling paper cardstock because it is a little more difficult. Now, I printed this. This is matte on inkjet. Now, one of the things I noticed, like the score lines you can see, But like sometimes if you're doing score lines, you can't change the pressure on the score lines. I make mine when I design the SVGs a little deeper so people can see. I don't think you guys can see it from here a little bit, but it's sort of hard to see it. So if you're having, whether it's my file or any other file, and you say, well, the score lines are faint, the only thing you can do before you eject it from Cricut, just rerun it again, or use your pressure and set to heavy or more. So set your pressure to more. There's a drop down where you can do it more, or put it back through again so you can get your score lines. That's how you can do it that way. But on this one here, because this is red and black, and I always pre-assemble all of my favors first. I pre-assemble it. That's what I did with this here. It's easier for me. I know where things go at, and it just works. And just take your time. It just makes things a little bit more crisp and sharp. That's just what I do. Now, some people may bend it and start putting the adhesive fluid. I don't at all. I do not do it at all. So that's it. So any questions? Because I know I've been getting a lot of stuff. I don't know. Last week I know we were talking about pricing, but especially with this Nike, a couple people, I don't know, an old video is blowing up or something. People's like, oh, so how do you feel like Nike? You're selling Nike stuff. And I'm like, nothing's on my site is Nike at all. I don't promote Nike. It's custom order. The customer asks for it. It's sort of hard. I feel as a crafter, like a baker, somebody asked for a Cinderella cake and they wanted Cinderella, that's what you do. And that's the same as far as for Nike. You won't see me advertise that. So on that.
Had a couple other people join on YouTube and they're saying hi. I just want to acknowledge them. I do see your chats. Unfortunately, I just can't type back. My keyboard's not working. But if you have any questions, you can type any questions in the chat, and I will read them out.
Thank you, Mike. Mike is helping us with that. YouTube, we are doing the large shoebox party favors. This is the new SVG. So everyone usually has the mini one in here. And also we drop it. This one is cute. This really, because I'm going to tell you, when we put this together, I know a lot of y'all have a problem. Some people have a problem with this part, putting this in here, this little flap. But I think actually this might be my favorite. Since here, I'm like, why didn't you do that long time ago? But
and that reel was initiated by a customer, right? They wanted that specific.
Yeah, that was initiated by a customer. I'm gonna tell you guys, especially for people who are looking for passive income and people like, I don't know what to sell. I mean, once you sell, you can sell a couple things when you first start that you see other people doing. But like I said, I stay in my lane, especially like with the design and coming up with something creative. And that's why I like the AI. I have my own images. I mean, to me, stuff like this here, and you guys seen I've done, and I'll drop this tomorrow. You guys are going to see a recap of all the courses that we had this month. And the whole course from the 3-tier centerpiece course through the hip hop record to the AI course to the 12, the big blocks. Everything was all surrounded by this bling, love. We did the Valentine's. We had the lady in there. We threw some Mickey in there, blinged up on here. So we mixed, mixed it up. But it's your own, and it came out really good. So I like it on that. That's one of the things that I like about using AI. For art and also for inspiration. So
question on YouTube: what size cardstock for the brown shoebox?
Oh, all this was 12 by 12. 12 by 12 for the mini ones. And you see most of the people mini ones. I have not seen anybody with that file. And I'm like, why? I know that's been on my list. I have about 100 files I have to put out. But guys, you just can't put it out. I got marketed. I got set the SEO and everything up. Right. And then I do digital products and stuff too. So it worked going it. It's sort of hard.
Question back on
So
Instagram.
here.
I made the mini shoe boxes for my granddaughter's teachers, and I would like to fill the boxes with candy. However, I do not want to put Nike signs on the boxes. Any ideas?
I mean, what color is it for Valentine's?
Well, they said
Or
granddaughter's teachers, so I'm not sure what
just for the teacher? Oh, and you already made them? Like, what color? I mean, I would have probably did some digital paper and teacher theme. I'm not going to say go with an apple or something or the name. I don't know the color. Why don't you send me, are you a subscriber?
Coco Creative _ Designs. I'm not sure.
Uncle, send me a DM on that. So this one here, like with this file before, do not put this down because this is going to cover over your flaps. Coco, unless you want to put in a couple of your colors, but send me a private DM and I'll give you some
And
suggestions.
there was a question what you were applying. That is double-sided tape.
Yes, this is double-sided tape on here. This is double-sided. This is the advanced tape glider on here. And this tape is hard to find. I don't know if anybody, it's like a shortage. So this part you can put down. And you guys know I love my bone folder.
Yes, I guess, yes to your question, subscriber. Noemi offered some suggestions. Pencils, apples, crayons, coloring.
No, well, if you're an Instagram subscriber, one of the perks, the first one, you get mini free session with me. So send me, and so we can set that up. I don't know when you need to have this in, but send me a DM on that, and I'll set up a quick Zoom call with you. That's one of the perks of being a Party Crafter Instagram subscriber. I am going to stop that because of the subscription list, but right now I have it. I just appreciate at this time helping. But anyway, that's one of the things. Like people sit and say, if they want to get into the business, where do you get the inspiration or get some ideas? I look at y'all comments. I look at what y'all want. I'm thinking of what y'all need, and that's what I work around that. And that's what I do. So someone asked me, they wanted this designer. They're like, I want this. I want the shoebox. And the sad thing was, and they still on Etsy too. They sent me this, I'm looking at, I said, you don't want me to make that because that look a hot mess. I mean, they had like a 1-star review. I mean, it was tore up from the floor up. It was something, the box was so bad that it was coming apart. And they mailed that to a customer. And I was like, did you make it like an hour before you shipped it out? And then you can tell. I mean, and that's one of the things, like people, if you just start crafting, start small before you start selling. Don't like big, because something like this, I can sit and tell you when I first started crafting, I didn't know anything about getting a swatch book or swatches. That's like somebody coming to me for a prom dress now. This is how I look at crafting, and I'm making it realistic. So the price that I got for this, that the customers already seen this, they like move forward. It's a big difference. So you got to spend some time in it as you learn. But, I didn't do all this right away. So just learning your craft. Like I said, I can show you how to make money. Is it going to be like overnight? Certain things, yeah, you should start getting it. But it'll build up. So no matter what's going on, you can... What's that? As the next one I'm getting ready to do, and I've never done Wicked. Popular. I got to do that one. So that's going to be, I'll be working on that all week. weekend with it. So that's going to be interesting. So this piece here, just like most of the other shoe boxes on here, it's sort of hard to like manipulate far as putting, and I shouldn't say far as manipulate, this handle. So I got these sticky pieces, and this is why I like this advanced tape glider, double-sided tape. You can use the reels if you want. I'm just used to this. Because it's more easier with the small ones, because you can see this is larger than my hand, so I can't grab this like this one. I could grab it and slide it in.
Keeping It Crafty with Lala joined on YouTube, said, I missed AI class. My girls participated in cheer competition that weekend.
Okay, well, the next one is coming up February 22nd, and we drop the replays next week. So we will be having that course again, because I build on. So even if you have attended that course, I build on that course too, but also give you with the basics. And
so
then
have an opportunity for a replay, and then also future courses as well.
Correct. And then we got the Facebook group on here. And if anybody from my Facebook group on there, y'all got until tomorrow, I might extend it. I want to see some of the AI art, because whoever submits one and I like it, whoever wins, you get a free course. So you guys, you saw how I put that in. Make sure you put everything in the end, and it looks smooth. And it's not, when you take your time on here, and like this is why I didn't fold this down, because you see I put this here in the middle.
Simply Tish Mills on Instagram wants to know, will there be a list of courses released for February?
Yes, that comes out the first, but I can sit and tell you February 22nd one already, because we've already scheduled that, and that's already even on Zoom. It's going to be 2 courses, February 22nd, and what's the week after that?
29?
No.
The
following is the other course is the large props. You guys asked that. I was doing the large party props, the backdrops 2 years ago. Put it up on here. And guys, with the courses, I rolled them out when God said as far as was ready and far as the time. So it will be the large party props. So if you want to learn how to make your own party props, like you guys see me, I did all of Winnie the Pooh. Which one? We've done this stuff over the years. Winnie the Pooh, Dr. Seuss stuff, the backdrops. If you want to learn how to do them, that one's going to be good, because you're going to get a vendor list of people. And I have a large vendor list of people that will also make your props too for you as well, if you don't want to make them yourself.
Question back to YouTube. Did you do the record player yet?
Yes, we did the 3D hip hop. We're going to be doing that again, but that one's not coming out again until March. I'm only able to do 2 courses for the month of February.
But they'll have access to that replay.
But you have, that replay is available too as well. So that replay, when that comes out and drops this,
and remind everybody what the name of the Facebook page is.
Well, the Facebook is for, right now, is for people that with the courses, but it's SVG, the Party Crafter SVG Studio on that. So this one, look at that. And there you go. I like that. These would even with some sneakers on here. So you didn't have this here. So this is what y'all used to seeing, the mini ones. We didn't increase this with this. And I have an even bigger one, because y'all keep asking for bigger. And I'm telling you, this would be something where I'm giving my child or a special person this size. I would not, or like if it's a wedding, and you want to give people grooms or bridesmaid gift or something, or put something in there, that's different. Or a baby shower or like gift or something, like you're playing games, I give them big ones. I would not do this to give a bunch of kids this one unless you want to put something in it. I don't know, maybe slippers or something. I don't know. They don't do no slippers or stuff. Socks. I
So
like
just to
socks.
clarify, the Facebook is Party Crafter Studio.
Yes, the
not
Party Crafter
SDGs,
Studio. I'm sorry,
Party Crafter
guys.
Studio.
Party Crafter Studios. I'm thinking of another project on it. Party Crafter Studio. But this one is fine for the kiddos because you can get Play-Doh, everything in it. This is even fine for adults. This would fill up with a lot of candy on here. And Michael, thank you for keeping me correct on here. But this one, I mean, you guys want it? You can start taking this and even the other one and how I'm going to have it. People can start where you can even probably make your own centerpiece or stack it up or whatever, however you want, because I even have it bigger ones on here, but you're going to need the larger mat for that. So these are cute. And once you start getting your own art and stuff in here, this is taking your stuff to a different level. You can customize your own party.
So since I can't type on YouTube, so wait, so you don't get access to Facebook group with subscription?
Yeah, the Facebook group right now is if you purchase like a course or like the ebook or something, we have the Facebook group for you. I'm going to roll it out to the public, everybody else, starting like April 1st. But right now it's for the people. But if you purchase something on there, you have, and you're on my email list, especially if you're on the email list, you've gotten an email telling you about the Facebook group. That one I'm 100% because we do send out cards and email. So if you're on my email list, that's one of the things on here. But the people with the fake, because that's new, I'm working with that, and that's with time, and we're working with the courses that we've learned. So that will, as far as grow. But this file will be dropping on the 1st on here. So you'll have this one. You guys will be able to make the large ones. And then this one here, which I am in love with this. So for all you people, because I know people have the hard time with this little bent piece in the back, gone. Same size, same thing. Same sheets of paper. You use it. This one, this is cute. This one is cute. You can still put Nike on here. You can do whatever you want on here. You can do the Adidas. I mean, because shoeboxes come in different things, and I love this. I'm actually going to do the full one with the designer because that's more recognizable on here. But with that, so when I do sell this, of course you guys will not get the design because you can find it yourself. And I don't think you're not going to find a font because this isn't really a font. This is like a signature. This is a font. This is a signature. So I'll have the labels. So you'll get the labels and you'll have to design your labels. But, for the smaller ones, even if you make them this size, for this one, I wouldn't worry like with all that detail on here. But later on during the year, I'm going to teach how to print in white toner. So that'll be something. And also, guys, if you haven't followed us on YouTube, we started 2025 hitting the ground with things that we have to do on YouTube. So we've been consistent, and I'm definitely seeing it pay off. So we will start even having a scheduled day for YouTube. So with the crafts to watch that too. So that is one of our main goals is YouTube and Facebook for 2025. But one of the classes I am going to be teaching on YouTube is how to work with white toner, because if you have a laser jet printer, I'm going to show you how to use your laser jet and add white toner so you can do things like cards and stuff with white. And that's the thing, because you can't print out in white, but you need white toner for this. So I can do this like with the stickers and stuff like that. I did those for someone with they had a Barbie theme and they wanted Barbie on the pink plastic glasses. So all these Barbie party favors, and they had the white Barbie letters on that, and that was done through white toner and the clear stickers. So those are the courses that you guys can look up getting. But that one's going to be free. That one's going to be on YouTube. Because
speaking of course on the YouTube, a question about the AI class: is there your print you created AI? Was that taught in the class?
Yes, that was taught in the class. I teach how to make pattern prints. I teach how to make your own forest prints, and also for design. So that's what I am doing. And even with the AI course for the record, if anyone recalls, because I don't have it, you guys, as far as I remember, because that's with the customer. But with the hip hop record, you go from conception. So one of the things that the AI for me as a party decor, just making decoration, it helps with the design process. Now, I like the design. My background, I do like the design. That's not my day job. I do like the design. But that takes the longest, and most crafters will tell you the design process takes the longest to do. So where AI helped me with this particular thing, customer, I had to incorporate their fraternity, but they wanted hip hop too. So, and then we were dealing with Pacific colors. We were dealing with, the mega. We were dealing with purple, gold, and black. And then, of course, hip hop. So how to make that where that looks like popping. So AI helped me with it. So it came up with the concept. So I said, hey, I want to incorporate the fraternity, but I want a hip hop themed centerpiece. And, the customer said, well, maybe something with headphones, something like an album. That's what I thought. So it gave me a centerpiece. Now it's not going to generate that. It designed it. And it just gave me some inspiration because I knew like, oh, I can build that. And so that's where I built. So if you've seen the video and you've seen that, you saw me where I built the album. And those that participate in that course, they learned how to make centerpieces with standing features and using cardboard. The base of it is cardboard. And we drilled nails into cardboard. I gave them the right materials and everything. So they learned that. So not only they can take the concepts that they learned with foundation and make album centerpiece, they can do that for anything else. Excuse me. So that was one of the ways that AI has helped me too for that. So I incorporate into design. So also even with AI, with a new collection that I have coming up for a customer, I'm doing Wicked, and they want Gilda, but it's for male, and so I have to make it where I incorporate the character too, but also I'm not making it feminine, very feminine, but it's still going to be masculine as far as for a boy, but keeping in the spirit of the character, and just doing that. So that's coming out beautiful. So that helped. And I, usually I'm drawing and designing it myself. So I do that. But I've found that's where I've used AI too. And also for business stuff. So I teach you those tools. So check out the courses in the bio and the link on here in our SVGs. You can access all the SVGs from our stand store in our ebook, the AI ebook. You can get that. That has prompts and stuff to help you learn. It also has the AI ebook, which is on our stand store. It tells you exactly where to go. You can click on the link. I give you the gems and the T's on there, as y'all guys say, where to go. I even tell you where you can learn prompts from and get that information. So it's a really good ebook. I mean, I know some people like pictures. I'm more or less about the data and getting far as the details, where to go and click. But it's very user friendly. You got prompts already there, and you just got to see it. Once you start utilizing and seeing it, you understand it. And I'm just going to say tools like Chat, Midjourney. They got a new one that I got a test coming up on there. It's basically how you're talking. You're telling it, hey, I want this, I want that. What's my input? What's my output? Be as specific as possible. If you're talking about a theme, I want a Cinderella theme, or I want a rustic theme, I want it in this color. You have to be very specific of what you're saying. And so those are the things that I teach you in the AI course, and from a party decorator perspective, it helps with the design process too. But also, if you're looking for passive income, if you want digital paper, stickers, stuff like that, or you make t-shirts, you can use those images too for well. So I think I said a mouthful on that, but all I can say is, as usual, it is Thursday. We thank you for taking your time to join us tonight. Send me any questions, and I can't think of the subscriber, the one that I told you, DM me about setting up for as time where I can tell you what you can put for a teacher theme, and I can give you that you can use on that. That'll be great. That's one of the perks of being an Instagram subscriber on here as well. So as always, be blessed, and I will talk to you guys Monday. I didn't want to do anything this Monday, but I will talk. No, we were live Monday. I'm sorry, that was the prior Monday. Didn't feel like it, but this Monday was good.